Happy Blues Day Tuesday! Today was an awesome day for releases. Probably my favorite week of the month. Stay tuned and we'll talk about everything that came out today. I'll show you what I picked up. We'll talk about a couple of pre-orders that kind of got me excited. And then we'll jump ahead and look at everything that comes out next week when I see you next Tuesday.
And now, here to entertain you all, because every day he's hustling. Side Hustle Cinema.
Welcome back to the channel. Side Hustle Cinema here, and this really was a really great week. This was probably my favorite week of the month. So many good releases, so many good movies coming out today. Some I wanted to pick up, some I just wanted to maybe rent or watch and see if I want to own them. A couple I'm going to wait for, but overall, I got a lot of stuff this week. You're definitely going to want to stay tuned and see what I picked up, and I'll tell you the things that I ordered. But first, last week, I said we're going to talk about how we smashed the 200 subscriber count. Well, okay, we're at 201, not exactly smashed, but we got there. It was another, pretty good week, and thank you guys, all the new subscribers, anyone who subscribes, thank you so much. It means a lot. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We're pushing on. We're going for 300. Got to keep moving, man. Got to keep hustling. And as always, if you hear anything you like, go ahead and hit that like button. If you like physical media, if you like talking about all the new movies coming out, if you like movie news, trailer reactions, trailer breakdowns, collectibles, shopping hauls, we got it all here. It's a variety program. So hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. Always leave a comment. Anything we talk about on this channel, or just anything in general. Yeah, let's get into this week. It's busy. It's a busy week. So let's talk about some pre-orders that kind of got me excited this week. It was kind of slim pickings, but there was a few things that kind of stood out that I just wanted to point out, for you guys. The first thing is Beavers and Butthead Do America. This is super funny show, from back in the day. I used to love the TV series. This was the movie that they had that came out. And it's going to be on Blu-ray on December 7th. Right now the pre-order price is $19.99 on Amazon. And yeah, this is one I definitely want to get. Also getting a release date is Reminiscence. It's going to be getting a 4K and a Blu-ray, and that comes out on November 9th. And if you're wondering what Reminiscence is, you're not alone. It's a movie that stars Hugh Jackman, and it was in the theaters for a minute. It did terrible though. It only made like $5.5 million or something. It's okay to show a commercial, Warner Brothers. You don't have to keep your movies a secret. You can let people know. Didn't see it. I'm not sure I really want to. But yeah, so November 9th for that one. I'll rent it. I'll rent it and I'll go from there. We'll see if it's any good. If anyone's seen Reminiscence, leave a comment down below. Tell me if it was any good or not. I also wanted to quickly tell you guys about another pre-order that I'm sure no one will talk about and maybe no one's even heard of. And that's National Lampoon's Movie Madness. It's coming out November 16th. I got excited for it because I do remember this movie. I'm a huge Lampoon's fan. I've seen all the Lampoon's movies. I really like the early stuff. And this one came out right after Animal House. And it's 1983. And it's an anthology movie, and it's got a ton of people in it that you would recognize. It's got a few big names, but a lot of people you would recognize. And that's coming out from Code Red is putting that out. it's 1999, and I know these kind of movies, they slip through the cracks all the time. Give this one a shot. I think you'd really like it. I know November, probably be packed with lots of things to buy, but this is the kind of movie that people ought to at least try it. Try one of these old comedies, especially Lampoon's. Lampoon's was so great. So many careers were spawned from the early days of Lampoon's. Saturday Night Live cast members, directors, future stars. I mean, love Lampoon's. So it's Movie Madness, November 16th. My recommendation, go check it out. It's worth it. Well, last week we took a deep dive into everything that was coming out today. So we'll quickly just hit the highlights on everything that was coming out today, but it's a lot of highlights. There was a lot of good titles coming out today. Lots of good stuff. Probably on top of the list is probably Cruella, and that got so many editions. Walmart had one, Target had one, the Best Buy Steelbook. There was a 2-pack that came with the 101 Dalmatians cartoon. You had a lot to choose from on this one, and this is one I didn't pick up, but I am excited to see it. I didn't watch it, when it was on like Disney Plus. So I'm looking forward to. I'm probably gonna rent this one. Not 100% sure if I want to own it, but I've heard so many good things, and I am a fan of Emma Stone. So I'm gonna probably look forward to getting this one on demand and see if I want to pick it up down the road. We had F9 come out this week. I know a lot of people bag on it, but I saw it in theaters. It wasn't as good as some of the others, but I didn't hate it. It is what it is. It's still pretty fun for me, and I just really want to see it and hear it in the theater, my home theater, that is. And just, see for myself what I think of the transfer, the 4K transfer. We also had Unbreakable come out on 4K. This was one that I kind of passed on, at least for now. I might pick it up down the road because I do have the other two, but I really like the other two, a good bit, and Unbreakable for me was kind of slow. It was a little bit boring for me. Truthfully, if I bought it, I would probably watch it one time just to check out the transfer, and then it would probably sit on the shelf for the rest of my life. So I don't know if that, as much as I would like to get it, I'm definitely going to wait for a price drop on that one, a Black Friday sale, something. Because I just don't want to buy movies that I think I'm only going to watch one time. A Clockwork Orange came out this week. And, it got the Steelbook treatment. You got the 4K. I haven't seen it since... it's probably been about 10 years. So I'm looking forward to checking this one out. I love the fact that it's on 4K. When I was buying it from the store, one of the store clerks was kind of bagging on the movie. She didn't realize I was sitting there with it in my hand. And so that was kind of funny. But oh well, it's not for everyone, that's for sure. It's a polarizing movie. We had another Paramount Presents title come out, Breakdown, with Kurt Russell. This is an excellent thriller, great movie. Then on Criterion, we had Love and Basketball come out. That's another great movie. One that I'm probably going to be looking for maybe in the that November sale. We had another RLJE title that looks pretty good, The Boys from County Hell. It looks and sounds like a good movie. I mean, they've fooled me many times before, but they're never like horrible movies, and they're like $12. This one looks pretty good though. And the last ones that I want to talk about that came out today there was a 4-pack. Well, they're sold individually, but they're all put out by the same company. And they're all 4 sports movies that are getting their debut on Blu-ray for the first time. And they're all such great sports movies. We had Necessary Roughness, we had The Longest Yard, Hardball, and Blue Chips. Now they're all very different movies, but they're all sports movies. You know, Longest Yard, great comedy. Necessary Roughness, another great comedy, both about football. We had Hardball, which, you know, was a drama, but it definitely had lots of comedy in it. And then Blue Chips, which is another really good. It's a basketball movie, a college basketball movie. Talks a lot about, you know, recruiting players, you know, cheating with paying players to play for your college team. It was a good movie too. It starred Shaquille O'Neal back in the day when he was younger, just breaking into the league. Penny Hardaway is in that movie as well. Yeah, very, very cool movie. Definitely worth checking out. It's got Nick Nolte in it. Had to order all of those. They didn't see them in stores anywhere. But yeah, I ordered them off of Amazon. And they're in stock, so yay. And there was lots of other titles that came out today that's definitely worth a mention, but you know, we did dive into it last week, so we're going to move on and talk about what I picked up this week. This week, I have a few things that I ordered off of Amazon, and because I didn't see them in stores when I was out this morning. And I had to order all 4 of those sports movies from Amazon, $12.99. They're in stock. That's great news. I'll have them in a couple days, and I'll show you those, you know, next week's video. And I also ordered The Boys from County Hell, the RLJE title, and Dementia 13. You know, the Vestron release. Not the normal $12.96 that they've been putting them out for. This one, $17.99 on Amazon. I didn't see it in stores, so I don't know how much it, you know, maybe it's $12.99 in stores. I really don't know. I ended up having to order that one. So I have all those coming in, and I'll show you those titles, you know, on a later video. But I do have some things that I can show you that I did pick up that were in stores. So let's take a look at those. Well, the first thing I got was A Clockwork Orange. Loved this movie. Went ahead and just picked up the slip. The steelbook looked good, but I don't feel like it was something I absolutely needed. The steelbook was a little bit pricey too. You know, saved a little bit of money on this one, and I picked up so many things, I needed to save a little bit of money. So Clockwork Orange, great movie. Glad to get it. Can't believe that store clerk was just sitting there bagging on it right in front of me. Did not like that. Also picked up Fast 9. I know a lot of people don't like it, but, you know, I still do. I think they're fun. They're fun to watch. I got a great home theater. I want to crank it up. You know, leave all your worries at the door. That's what you do when you watch one of these. Pop the popcorn, get this going. You don't think about nothing else. It's good stuff. It's better than therapy. A little mail call. I got this one. Came in. I ended up ordering it through the Amazon. Didn't have it to show you guys last week. And yeah, got Shawshank Redemption 4K. Been hearing nothing but good things on the transfer. Haven't gotten around to watching this one yet. Definitely will be watching this one and a bunch of others. Gonna have a good weekend. Hopefully nothing crazy goes on that keeps me from watching stuff. I also got Alone in the Dark. This one I ordered from Scream Factory, and because I got it from Scream Factory, they also sent me the poster. Not sure if I'm gonna put up the poster anywhere. I mean, Wall space is always at premium. It's a fairly cool poster though. I mean, I like that image. It's kind of cool. Haven't seen this movie, so this is a blind buy. Thinking about doing a review on it. You know, Donald Pleasance back in 1982. Bunch of psychos running around in the dark, blackout. Sounds good to me. Sign me up for that. And the last thing I have to show you guys movie-wise is I picked this one up on Amazon because it was in the deals category last week. And, well, it still is, actually. You can still grab this. And that was that Scooby-Doo complete series, the Scooby-Doo Where Are You complete series. Now, this thing is just too cool to pass up, guys. $37.99, but when this first came out, it was $90. And it's been sitting at like $50 for the longest time, $55. And it's got all kinds of goodies. It's super cool looking. I mean, it comes in this, you know, this clear slip cover box. That's, you know, got its own artwork on there. See the ghost and the little backing card there. That's awesome. So you're left with this awesome little haunted house box set. I mean, this is probably the coolest one. This is probably the coolest box set I own. Maybe. I got some cool ones, but I'm just loving this one. So the roof comes off, and then you got some goodies inside. You got all the goodies. First of all, it comes with some foam. Everybody loves foam. Just kidding. It comes with a little Scooby-Doo pop keychain. That's pretty sweet. Then you got the TV show. They got it jammed into this little cool little mini pack. You know, these all fold out. You got some nice. Whoops, that one is off. Got to put that one back on. So you get a 4-disc set here. Pretty cool, just folds up. Makes a nice little book here. That's pretty sweet. It also comes with a book that I definitely want to read. You know, a lot of movies and things come with books, you know, and you thumb through them, but I don't ever read them. This is one I'm actually going to read. It's the Scooby-Doo Encyclopedia. So I'm definitely looking forward to just go ahead and reading this. It's not that big. I bet I can manage. Well, anyway, this is going to look good. You know, it's going to look great on the shelf. But I definitely think I'm going to watch that, you know. Just bought me some of that Frankenberry cereal. Or no, not Frankenberry. It was Boo-Berry. I bought the Boo-Berry. And, you know, maybe Saturday morning. Gonna do it up, eat some Boo-Berry, watch some Scooby-Doo. That's worth a thumbs up. And also over the weekend, Pop's Movie Dungeon actually came down with his wife, and it was her birthday, and they were hanging out in my town, St. Augustine. And so, you know, we ended up getting together for breakfast and just talking, you know, nerd stuff and hanging out and having a good time. And afterwards, we went to Mythical Mountain. You know, you guys seen my video on that. It was like his third time over the weekend for going to Mythical Mountain. He bought a ton of stuff. He did a great video over on his channel, Pop's Movie Dungeon, where he talks about his weekend. And, you know, he shows us meeting up a little bit in there. And he covers his shopping trip and his haul. His haul was huge. He bought a ton of NECA figures and, you know, a cool Freddy glove and a lot of good stuff. But I also picked up a couple things. I wasn't really planning on it, but, you know, I couldn't help myself. It's such a, you know, cool store. And if you haven't seen my Mythical Mountain shopping trip, go check that video out. It's really cool. It's an awesome toy store. It's got tons of good stuff in it. But a big thank you to, Pop's Movie Dungeon. It was so great, hanging out with him. Such a nice guy. Awesome channel. If you're not subscribed to his channel, go subscribe. We started right about the same time, and his channel's just blowing up. A lot of good content over there. So, can't say enough good things about him. He's an awesome guy. So I'll show you what I picked up. First thing I picked up was Greta, the female gremlin from Gremlins 2. Yeah, this thing's pretty awesome. I mean, I love the colors on here. The box is cool. You can't go wrong with this. I've got several Gremlins already. I got Gizmo, Stripe, a couple of the Carolers. I got the Flasher. So yeah, I mean, I keep getting the Gremlins. I keep saying, well, that's enough Gremlins, but you never have enough Gremlins. You never have enough NECA figures. And then the other thing I got, a lot of people don't collect these, and I always get kind of a weird look from the cashier every time I pull this move. But I've been buying these. If you've watched any of my other collectible videos, I bought another candy display. I have the one for Halloween 2. I have the one for Friday the 13th. And so I had to grab the one for Chucky. I just keep on buying these things. I love them. I mean, this is exactly the way I display them. I actually got this one back up here on the shelf behind me now. And, I don't really eat the candy. I just like kind of leaving them in there just as like they are in the store. I think it's an awesome display box. And, I love picking them up. So there's a couple others I'm considering getting, but at some point I gotta stop, right? And just in case you were wondering how many more days it is till Halloween, it's 40. 40 more days till Halloween. Silver Shamrock. But who's counting? Here at Side Hustle Cinema, we are a forward-thinking channel. And so we like to talk about all the new releases, everything that's coming out next week, September 28th, when I see you next Tuesday. Thankfully, we catch a little bit of a break next week. There's still some good stuff coming out, but it's not quite as good as it has been over the past few weeks. This gives everyone that little bit of breathing room, between the big October date everybody's looking forward to, October 5th. This gives us a chance to maybe take it easy, just pick up one or two titles. And so let's get into it and we'll see what everyone might be picking up. The big movie that I think everyone's going to be looking forward to next week is Legend, coming out from Arrow Video. It's got a couple of exclusive, packages. One coming from a Zavvi exclusive, and then there's the regular, Arrow release, which is an exclusive as well. Great movie though. A lot of people, are anticipating this one. Been a lot of talk about it. I'm looking forward to it. It's Tom Cruise, early Tom Cruise, and yeah, it was filmed here in Florida. As a matter of fact, if you go to Silver Springs State Park, you can't take any of their tour rides without hearing about Legend. To this day, they still have some props from the movie in the park. Next week, we are also getting the Forever Purge. And that one's coming out on Blu-ray and on 4K. And there's a multi-pack, a 5-movie Purge multi-pack that's coming out on Blu-ray. Warner Brothers is putting out A Night at the Opera on Blu-ray. Universal Studios is putting out The Sparks Brothers on Blu-ray. Criterion is releasing The Damned on Blu-ray. Shout Factory is putting out Transformers the movie on 4K. This is the standard slip edition. A few weeks ago we got the Steelbook edition. Now we're getting the standard slip edition if you wanted just to pick that one up. Paramount Pictures is releasing Clue on Blu-ray. Arrow is releasing Children of the Corn on 4K. Criterion is releasing Melvin Van Peebles 4 films collection on Blu-ray. Shout Factory is releasing Blythe Spirit on Blu-ray. I hope I pronounced that right. And Paramount Pictures is releasing Nancy Drew seasons 1 and 2 on Blu-ray. Lionsgate Films is releasing Twist on Blu-ray. Media Blasters is putting out X-Cross on Blu-ray. ETR Media is putting out Commando Ninja on Blu-ray. Warner Brothers is putting out Rick and Morty Season 4 on Blu-ray. Altered Innocence is putting out A Dim Valley on Blu-ray. Glasshouse Distribution is putting out Skipping Stones on Blu-ray. Media Blasters is putting out Shadow, Dead Riot on Blu-ray. Music Box Films is putting out Beats on Blu-ray. Severin is putting out The Fourth Victim, Midnight, and A Day of Judgment on Blu-ray. Kino Lorber had a busy week putting out a whole bunch of movies, all on Blu-ray. We have The Hunchback of Notre Dame, 7 Days and 7 Nights, Illustrious Corpses, Lucky Luciano, 13 Washington Square, Masquerade, A Full Day's Work, and Never Gonna Snow Again. Kino Lorber putting out the titles. Vinegar Syndrome was putting out Debbie Does Dallas 2 on Blu-ray. They're also putting out Shallow Grave on Blu-ray. Vinegar Syndrome also putting out Resurrection on Blu-ray. And that one has an exclusive that's limited to 5,000. Also from Vinegar Syndrome is Devil's Story on Blu-ray. Lionsgate is putting out 3 from Hell. It's a 4K steelbook. And this one looks kind of amazing. It's another one of those clear slips that when you put it over the steelbook, it creates another image. These are becoming popular and they're very cool. TerrorVision is putting out the WNUF Halloween Special on Blu-ray. I was trying to look up where to order this one from. If anyone knows where I can order this from, let me know. I didn't do a deep dive, but I know it didn't have like an order button on Blu-ray.com. But this sounds like a really cool movie. It's a fake broadcast where they show a movie, and it's got all these commercials. I guess it's supposed to be like from the 80s, I think, and like all these fake TV spots and things, and it's shot in just a cool way that it looks like that you're watching just an old Halloween special from back in the day. That sounds kind of cool. And finally, the last one on the list is Wonder on Blu-ray. This is a Target exclusive steelbook. And that's going to do it for today's video. Lots of good stuff. Hope you enjoyed the video. And as always, stay safe, have fun, keep watching those movies, and I'll see you next Tuesday.